The Cleveland Browns crossed the ocean searching for redemption, but what they found instead was more heartbreak, more questions, and one name echoing through the fan base louder than ever before: Shedeur Sanders. As frustration mounts and the Browns stumble to another painful loss, the calls for a change at quarterback are growing impossible to ignore. The Browns landed in London with hope in their hearts and rookie quarterback Dillon Gabriel leading the charge. For nearly 3 quarters, it looked like this might finally be the beginning of a new era. Gabriel, the young signal caller out of Oregon, showed poise beyond his years, throwing 2 touchdowns, maintaining a passer rating of 94.3, and commanding the offense with confidence. Cleveland had every reason to believe they'd finally turned the page. But by the time they left Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, they were bringing back the same old problems, and maybe a new quarterback controversy. When the fourth quarter arrived, the Browns' offense simply vanished. 4 consecutive empty drives drained the team's momentum and doomed what could have been a defining win. Head coach Kevin Stefanski's decisions once again came under fire. With a narrow 17-14 lead and less than 8 minutes remaining, Stefanski decided to play it safe, leaning on the running game rather than letting his rookie keep slinging the ball. The result? 8 runs for 30 yards over 6 minutes of clock wasted and 0 points. On their final possession, Cleveland's offense actually lost yards and punted after just 22 seconds. That's the kind of collapse that drives fans crazy, and the kind of performance that gets people talking about who's waiting behind the starter. Statistically, Dillon Gabriel did more than enough to earn respect. Completing 19 of 33 passes for 190 yards and 2 touchdowns with no turnovers, that's not a bad day, especially for a rookie facing one of the league's toughest defenses. Even star defender Myles Garrett defended him, saying Gabriel played composed and put the team in position to win. But in Cleveland, where patience is as rare as playoff appearances, fans want results, not potential. And that's where Shedeur Sanders enters the picture. Shedeur, the Browns' developmental third-string quarterback and the son of the legendary Deion coach Prime Sanders, hasn't taken a single snap this season, yet his name is already lighting up social media. The Browns drafted him for his accuracy, leadership, and calm under pressure, all qualities Cleveland desperately needs right now. Recently, Shedeur stirred headlines for his viral silent interview, where he mimed answers instead of speaking, leaving fans and reporters puzzled. But according to NFL insider Ian Rappaport, Shedeur later met with team officials to clarify that it was all a misunderstanding. He wasn't being disrespectful, just misunderstood. Meanwhile, Kevin Stefanski's seat is getting hotter by the week. The Browns' offense managed just 29 total yards in the fourth quarter and went a miserable 3 for 15 on third downs. Mistakes piled up, from costly penalties to missed blocks, and the Minnesota Vikings, led by veteran Carson Wentz, took advantage, marching 80 yards in 10 plays for the game-winning score. It was another chapter in a painfully familiar story for Cleveland fans: a strong start, a mid-game spark, and a devastating finish. Inside the locker room, frustration is reaching a breaking point. One veteran player reportedly told reporters, "Everything we did right for 3 quarters, we stopped doing in the fourth." That's on all of us, but it starts with coaching. And that statement perfectly sums up the situation. This isn't just about a rookie quarterback learning the ropes. It's about a franchise that can't seem to escape its own mistakes, no matter who's under center. Now with Cleveland sitting at 1-4, the pressure is on. Do the Browns continue developing Dillon Gabriel, or do they hand the keys to Shedeur Sanders and see if he can inject some life into a broken offense? One thing's for sure, the fans have already made up their minds. The buzz around Shedeur is real, and every passing week makes the calls for him louder. So here's the question. Cleveland fans, is it time for Shedeur Sanders to step in and take control of this Browns offense? Or should the team stay patient with Dillon Gabriel and hope he grows into the role? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, because this quarterback drama in Cleveland is just getting started, and you won't want to miss what happens next.